I'm on another level, bitch, I'm geek. Count up your words and watch how you speak. Reuse some shit that niggas never pick. Scale every fabric on me, shit they cheap. Quit all they cap and shit while you lying. I heard you got cat drip the whole night.
I'm a damn, bro. I'm a regardless before we get there. Before we even get there, you feel me? Because like fucking, you know, ooh, effing up. Let me gotta clean up my language, y'all. Y'all know what's going on, man. You know, and for the sake of this, you know, I just feel like effing up, being able to mess up in front of a live audience, right? Like, because that's essentially what can build courage. It's like effing up in front of family members. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's better than effing up in front of strangers, for sure. Y'all know that, you know, because family members know you. See what I mean? They know the limitations. They know even if they were to roast you for messing up or just like point it out, you yourself know where it comes from, type thing. You see what I'm saying? So that's what, for me, that's why I would say live parasocial media, you know, for the lack of a better expression, right? Parasocial live media, where, I mean, you're the creator, you know, you have your live audience. I mean, look at streamers. You know what I'm saying? That kind of setup. It's like by the time a streamer gets to maybe a queso level, I don't know, whoever, bro, rage, you know, your rage gaming level, like you name them, getting to that level, I don't even think neighbors are afraid of messing up or making a mistake or fumbling something on, like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, IShowSpeeder was scammed live. You know what I'm saying? There are like clips about that. He was scammed live. Nah, that's like a huge mess up to happen on live, right? Like being scammed, because now you got this whole audience. You got a whole audience tapped into you. They're definitely gonna, you know, follow what you do. And now you're out here and you yourself don't even know that you're getting scammed. Now that's the absolute extreme, the absolute dark extreme of it, because we do gotta point those out too. Absolute dark extreme of you effing up on live, effing up in front of a live audience, especially parasocially. Yeah, you know, talking about people that like will eat up anything that you put to them. Pause. You know, ideas that you put inside them, they just gonna gobble all that up. You know, classic me writing. Y'all know it. That's like the darkest extreme. But I still like, look, with that kind of journey, right, with those kind of mistakes, maybe that IShowSpeed mistake where he let a whole bunch of his audience being scammed, you know what I'm saying? Like that was, I do not agree with what happened there. Like that was terrible as well. But now look at how he has learned from that, right? Probably, I mean, that's if he is a sensible mind, has a sensible mind, teachable spirit, to be like, yo, this happened with me. How do we now ensure, especially being a creator, a live stream, a live streamer of his caliber, you know what I mean? Get people to ensure, the authentication of whatever it is that we get ourselves into. Make sure it's authentic, man. Make sure it's cool for my people, for my audience. You see what I mean? So learning, actually having learned nothing is the most, it's the worst position to be in. Having learned nothing, being that live stream creator that doesn't learn these lessons, like, it's really bad. Because now, okay, you're gonna amass a whole bunch of an audience, right? Like a very high number of an audience. And imagine, okay, let's say for example you are averaging, like, I don't know, 800k viewers. Like, let's say you're that big, like Kyson that big, whatever the case, right? And then you have your first mess up, F up. I don't even think it would get to that point, because just the laws of nature, bro. Like, everybody messes up every day. You see what I'm saying? You mess up at your point of starting something. You mess up at the point, you may mess up like planting the seed. You may plant the seed wrong. Like, what the hell? Why you plant the thing inside of cotton, bro? Go get some nice soil to get this thing in. Type, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know why You know what I'm saying? Well, and I only brought that one up. Please don't misconstrue this. I only brought that cotton example up because I remember like little school projects where you needed to, you need to see and experience how seeds sprout and how they germinate and how they grow. Instead of bringing like some soil or some mud in the classroom or whatever. I'm talking about like classroom experimentation, like that, like classroom education, right? When I was still in school. So we were doing inside like of cotton, like some cotton, little container with like cotton, and then you put a seed in there and then do that. You know what I'm saying? So people, so instead of doing that, like that's just an example though. Instead of doing that, put the thing, in the correct spot so that it can like germinate and be good. Because that one example was just like for classroom experiments. What are you doing? Don't be lazy. Okay, again, I'm not trying to undermine you, dog. I know you make the right decisions, especially being subscribed or tapped into this channel, liking this channel. Hell yeah, I trust you, gang. I trust you. And so, you know what I'm saying? People mess up every day, though. People literally mess up every day. You see what I'm saying? But I'm looking at the aspect of just like live, like effing up on live, you know what I'm saying, and being able to recover from that, and being able to even hold yourself accountable that, yo, I messed up right there. Like all of that on live is really amazing. Instead of just, it's amazing for your character, for your, I feel like even for your just mentality, art, everything like that. Because even in a real life scenario, let's say offline, and you mess up, you know what I'm saying, the recovery from that, it's better for that, right? Instead of being that, no, everything gotta be post-produced, polished, like, yo, edit out the imperfections and things. And yeah, that is what like post-production is for, like to present the best versions of you. But think about that, presenting the best versions of you. Look at what Instagram has accomplished doing that, right? Like how it affected people that like ended up comparing themselves with other people. You end up thinking that the world is perfect, like admit it, of which it's not. And I would like to see that on my content. See what I'm saying? So why not just go live and then like do whatever you do, put together. And by the way, bro, like I do have a shoulder. Damn, I saw how weird it looks when I look back on the videos. Like, dog, I look like I don't got a shoulder. Like it's like, yo, my shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me touch it. Pause. And this is it right here, gang. It's green in color, so that's why, you know what I'm saying, it's green. So as I see, yes, I see through shit. You feel me? So yeah, man, come on, man. I'm fully able to this mug, nigga. I got a shoulder, G. Watch out. So yeah, what was I saying before you distracted me with seeing much? Come on, gang. You gotta limit these kind of things, bro. Look. I'm not dismissing them, you know what I'm saying? Like little digressions where we, make fun of each other. That's cool. That's good. Because we kicking it. You see what I'm saying? That's the kind of energy that live brings. It's the benefit of having that. But like on a live stage, and then you see and then you see here's another thing that I like about it is the fact that there's a live audience to tell you, bro, you fucking up. Like shit is going south. Literally, bro. I was recording one of these reactions that I do here, but on that particular day, look, I have no live audience, but I still go live for like every day. See, whenever I do get the chance, because my whole system of just dropping things, it's specified, right? Going live is part of those specs, it's among those specs, but that's neither here nor there. But that whole live thing, like why I even considered putting a live aspect to how I create my content, right, is because I want to get to the point where, yo, you can tell me, whenever I'm messing up, because literally this one day I was recording the thing, right, to post it, but I didn't go live. I didn't do the whole thing where I go live. Gang, I kid you not, bro, I saw at the end of like maybe an hour and a half recording, bro, that the mic was crazy. It was effing. I was like, bro, I was sick that night, gang. I felt sick. I was like, no, let me not even post none of this, right? So things like that, bro. And I get the fact that, okay, even with those moments you can learn, and you can learn from them. Okay, cool. Now, you can kind of grow some muscle memory in your head to be like, every time before you record, test that. You know what I'm saying? There's always like room for improvement with all these aspects. I'm not saying the one is worse than the other. The post-production is worse than live. But it's like, man, come on, the relatability that you present. Relatability, is that the word I'm looking for? But like, you make me see myself in you when you fuck up on live and rectify your shit. Now, depending on the fuck up, yo, and depending on the intention of like, yo, what you was trying to do, you know what I'm saying? There'll always be that. Like, things will always reveal itself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not co-signing any degeneracy that goes on. I'm talking about like genuine, like, yo, and I can see the sincerity in what you're trying to do it, and it's like, oh my god, blah, blah, blah. We humans at the end of the day, and I feel like that would also help with platforms like a YouTube, platforms like whatever else, to be like, nah, you actually are a human crafting these things together. Okay, we see that. Instead of like everything always presented mechanically, then you edit out the weak parts and it's always like this. Man, you don't think an AI can like come through and replicate all that in the future? Literally create AI generated content of you, because now the AI can learn where this guy's intros end, where they begin, what topic points he talks about. This is always his intro at this point. Sometimes, bro, just let it slide, gang. Just let shit slide, man. Just like, I'm okay. Look, I'm not saying Jester Max, gang. I'm not saying Jester Max. Okay, calm down. Jester Maxing may just be like amusing sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But yo, don't deliberately Jester Max. Gang, come on, bro. That's not appealing, bro. Relax.